Right, let's test. We've got a mic level. Yes, we do. Right, welcome back to Eurotruck 2. I have a download and install guide for the harsh Russian map. There is one or two important things to explain before I start. The first thing is that when you install this the way I've described it, everything here will be in Russian text. So if you speak English like me and you don't speak a word of Russian, this is all going to be in Russian text. And the reason I'm showing you this screen first is because I'm going to show you, and you're going to have to remember where to go in order to change this back to English text. So on the second one from the bottom, remember this is all going to be in Russian. The second one from the bottom is going to be your options. You'll click that. It will open up eventually, he says confidently. And you will have to go to the fourth one along from the left, which is interface. And on the interface page, you will see that from here down to here, that will not say language. Like, remember again, everything will be in Russian, but you just need to scroll down. You will see that this will actually say this instead. It will say that. This is how it's all going to look. So you're going to have to look for that there on the interface screen, and as soon as you see that, you can then scroll up until you find English like that, and that will be that first problem solved. You will then switch everything back to English. So that's the important thing you're going to have to remember about this install. Right, now I'm going to kill the game. And I am going to go to a folder on my desktop, which I have unzipped the two files. You will have two files like this, two RAR files. One is almost 4.3 gigs worth. The other one is 1.8 gigs worth. You will have two RAR files, and you will highlight the both of them like that, using your control and your left mouse button, and highlight the two of them, and then you will right click, and in my case I'm using 7-zip, and you would extract them. Now I always extract them to a folder on my desktop, and that way I can see them all, and then I just copy them and paste them into my mod folder. You can paste them, copy them in straight into your mod folder, or unzip them straight into your mod folder if you want, but this is the way I do it. I like to keep a copy in my desktop as well as in my mod folder, in case anything goes wrong. But these are all the files. So the first thing you're going to have to do is highlight all of these SCS files, right click them and copy them. When you've copied them, you go to your documents folder, go to Eurotruck. If you've installed mods, you know what to do. Go to mod and right click and paste them in, and you can see where they are on my mods list there. The other important one is coming next. We'll go back to that folder on the desktop. There is a folder there which is a profile folder. Now this is very important. You must do this after you've installed your mods into the mod folder. You must do this or it probably won't work. You right click that profile folder, copy that, and again go to your documents, go to Eurotruck, and then go to the profiles folder, which is just in my case below the mod folder. Go to profiles, click that, right click and paste that profile in there. Now when you've done that and you start the game, remember everything's going to be in Russian, but the important thing is you will have a new profile in your profiles list, and we'll show you that in a second. We will go back into Eurotruck. We will start Eurotruck. Now, there's no sound, no sound in the game. I've got that muted. Right, we'll come out of that. Right, on this screen here, remember everything's going to be in Russian. So second one from the bottom, you're going to have to go to options first of all. Remember that I've said that. It's so important. You must do this first, or else you're going to be scratching your head wondering where the hell you are. You're going to go from the fourth one along the bottom from the left and go to interface, right, and change that there to English. Next thing you do is you click on whatever profile you have up there. In my case, I've got the Russian guy's profile up there, but it might be a profile for a map that you've already installed or whatever. Just click that and that takes you to your profiles list. So if you have, like me, 2 profiles there, you will suddenly have a third one. And that's the profile that you installed into that profile folder. And that's the one you would click and say use selected profile and then continue career. When you do that, remember everything has been installed for you. The mods are in your mod folder, but the profile installs all the mods and activates them for you. You don't have to touch that. You also, as far as I know, you don't have to disable any DLC maps. I didn't have to do it in the last version of this map, and I haven't done it in this one, and everything's worked fine. If we then go to navigation, go to the, sorry, not that one, go to the world map, we can see the world map is here. Now, first thing to point out is I'm looking at English language names for these towns and cities. You will not have English language names. What you need to do is go to Google, type in R for Romeo, R25, Russian to English, harsh Russian, and make sure it's for version 1.45 of Eurotruck. If you use any other version of the Russian to English translations for this map that you find, they will not work. You must look for the R25 1.45 version of the English translation. This is a whole map. I've got it installed in flat setting. The map can be set to flat or always north. I put it to flat because that makes it the easiest way to follow it. If I come out of that and I go back to system and go to title screen, I'm going to show you the mods. Now I've got 19 active now. Most of them are mine, but this is what you will see as soon as you start this profile. You will see that these files have all been installed for you. The map gets installed 654321 from top to bottom, and you have the lock file at the bottom. This file here is also a file that comes with it. It's a background map for the map itself. It's not 100% necessary. You don't need to use it. Some folk prefer with just a plain background. I've got it installed, again, just for the means of this video to show you all the files that it installs. This is the one that it doesn't install because you're going to have to find that. The R25, you will see that if you find the file, it's got this screenshot of the harsh Russian map in it. If you open that up, it says English city names for harsh Russian Siberia R25, and the latest was for 1.45 version of Eurotruck. So this author here is a chap that made that file, and it's important if you are purely English speaking like me, then the one way to make the map easier for you is to put the English translation in. So all these other mods you can ignore because they're all mine, truck mods and mirror mods that I've installed, and GPS mods and sound mods that I've installed. So ignore them. These are the important ones. And that is it. I'm going to put the link for the download page on the video. If you have any problems or any questions, don't forget to put them into the comments. And good luck and have fun. This is a crazy map and crazy things happen on it. And we'll see you again soon.